We've had a good few shows by now around the shop, but it's only been 3 throughout the whole year. Again, it's no concern to me in particular. Visitors rarely come by, but I don't know. The kid seems so beat up about it. I was told to keep myself at arm's length anyways. Oh, God knows I can't help myself. God knows too well. Up next is Don't Want Summer by SodaBoy64. So that's what's been bugging you? The abandonment?
I guess so, yeah. It's a thing of like, do I even deserve to come back to this? Do I deserve to make videos again?
Well, I don't know what it means coming from me, but whether or not you deserve it is irrelevant in my eyes. I like having you here, which is really saying something because I can't stand most people.
Why?
Well, when you get as old as I am, trust gets more risky than anything else to just give out. I hate being alone, but sometimes people have this way of finding me exactly when I'm on my last nerve and working it until... You get the point.
Yeah, I hate being alone too, though, I don't know, it's not even just that. I have this sinking feeling that I abandoned a lot more than just this. Like I made some terrible mistake or some really bad decisions and someone's bound to walk up behind me at some point, tap my shoulder and tell me I'm in real big trouble. And I don't know why, I guess it also doesn't help much that lately he's been so... Man, I'm going on too much.
What? No, not at all. I completely understand where you're coming from. What? Hey, look, I'm sorry to pry. We don't need to talk about it any more than you'd like to.
No, I'm just not used to that kind of response.
What kind of response? You mean basic respect, kindness, and understanding?
Shit, I guess so.
Well, that's disappointing. But also, hey, that's people for you. Like I said, not a big fan of most of them.
Debating telling you something.
I can tell.
You can't even see my face right now. I'm that obvious?
Well, it's more than just your face.
Fuck me.
Look, my point is, don't debate. You might as well tell me. If you don't, I will find out. It's just up to you if you want us to acknowledge it or not.
Fair.
So, you gonna tell me who he is?
He?
Yeah. Earlier you said it also doesn't help much that lately he's been so, but then I guess you lost your train of thought?
Yeah, my famous trick right there.
Would he happen to be the reason why you say things like that to yourself so often?
Gosh, it's like my whole life is just a book you've already read.
Yeah, I get that a lot too.
Okay.
Alright.
If I tell you this, and you laugh,
Yeah?
then we're strangers. Period. And I'm never coming back here.
Takes a lot to make me laugh at someone, but okay.
Well, I'll hold you to that. Let me go grab something.
It's him?
You said that like you've seen him before.
What? No, I just meant like, oh, that's who that is?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it would be really weird if you did, considering that's like, physically impossible.
I see. So he's like a character you made?
Something like that.
Is he supposed to be some kind of representation or version of you?
Again, something like that.
Separate personality?
Something like that.
Well, how about you tell me what that something is?
I'm getting there. Just let me gather myself.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. I'm just always so distracted. There's always so much noise. And you know what? Yeah, I guess that's a good place to start. Yeah, I guess just generally I'm kind of a huge fucking mess. Bull in a china shop, walking, breathing, standing explosion if I'm left unchecked. I have problems with self-control. self-regulation and general focus ever since I was a toddler, really.
I see.
Pretty much been in and out of therapy all my life. Probably gonna be until the day I die. Heck, probably gonna be after the day I die too. Somehow. Some way. What?
What?
What? That face, what? Why do you keep making it?
What face? Do you see a face? I don't have a face.
Okay, true. I guess I'm reading into it too much.
It's okay. I'm more than used to it at this point.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, I actually feel really bad now. You don't deserve that.
Look, I appreciate the concern, but it really just doesn't bother me. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, realistically, you can't expect the average person not to freak out over a floating pair of eyeballs.
I guess that's also true. I don't know, I really feel you on people getting freaked out over something that ain't your fault. Made a whole video on a game about that. Oh, wait, duh!
What? Where are you off to?
Getting my pooter. I got a video to show you. Aw, yeah, we're digging into the secret files for this one. You're getting some premium unreleased Bombers Show content here, boss.
Well, I'm certainly honored.
Yeah, you better be. Oh, and by the way, if you try to leak this, I might have to chop your balls off.
What?
Here, look, just watch.
Released on August 26 of 2020, Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk is a short visual novel by developer Nikita Kryukov and published by Missing Calm. It sits comfortably as a budget short burst indie title, costing under $1 on Steam. It features a crude, saturated, and distorted pixelated art style, and follows the simple premise of helping the titular protagonist of the game buy milk through a series of linear dialogue choices, with the main protagonist of the game pretending to be a character in a visual novel style game, hence some of the game's more meta aspects. Here's the spoiler-free overview. Unlike other games within the same genre, there's not really any branching pathways to take. There's some branching dialogue here and there, depending on which dialogue choices you make, but there's nothing in the way of hidden alternate scenes or choices that result in different endings. The game only really has two finite outcomes. Either you don't manage to help the titular protagonist buy milk from the store, and she proclaims how you failed to assist her, or you successfully help her and get a further glance into her character and why she acts the way she does. The game acts as this window that glances into a short vignette of this character's day-to-day life, with the plot centering around a menial task most other quote-unquote normal people would glance over
This is
and—
taking too long for me to explain. I'm just gonna skip ahead.
What? But that's important context.
I know, it's just, since I've edited this, I've basically already watched this part literally millions of times.
Then shouldn't you be used to it by now?
Oh, I hate hearing my own voice in a recording after a while.
Then just tune it out. What?
What does that mean?
Okay, anyways,
But also, I mean, the original video is almost 40 minutes long.
Jeez, that's a lot of work for something to just throw away and never publish.
I guess, but I don't know. I've honestly written way longer. I feel like half of why it's so long is because I messed up so much.
Messed up?
Yeah, like this part right here.
But it's an important little element that really enhances your understanding of the story without you even physically acknowledging it. It's especially important considering this visual novel in particular doesn't possess any traditional stills for its main character. We'll see other characters from her point of view as the story continues onwards, and we do get a glimpse of her in the final scene of the game, as well as if you manage to get a game over, but for the most part, all of these scenes are committed to showing this endeavor purely through the focal point of inside the main character's head. This really enhances the atmosphere as opposed to just having talking character sprites and animations. You know, that paints the character in an external third-person point of view. It immediately allows you to connect with the struggles of this main character more. And that chirpy sound effect that plays whenever she talks just immediately conveys this kind of tepid, anxious personality. It's such a strange sound when you think about it, but it's immediately synonymous with her. The writing here is genius too. Everything is very brief. It really doesn't waste your time with needless extra information or bullshit unless that's the given point of a particular line of dialogue. It does a great job of letting you empathize with the main character as well, immediately putting them in this sort of underdog position. She reflects on how this is her 19th attempt rehearsing what she's She reflects on how this is her 19th attempt rehearsing what she's gonna even say when She reflects on how this is her 19th attempt rehearsing what she's even gonna say when she gets to the store itself. What?
Don't you think this is, I don't know, a bit much?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think you're just like getting too deep into this. We barely even scratched the first few lines of dialogue in the game. People are probably already getting bored, switching the video to 2x speed or fucking clicking off or something.
I thought you liked my writing. Besides, if those people don't like my video, I wouldn't want them to watch it anyway.
I don't know, man.
Well, what would you do to make it more engaging?
You gotta figure that out yourself, dude. I'm not the writer.
Oh, I know. I'll keep this part in. It'll be like a little analog for the game's story.
No! I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
You want people to hear you talking to
Oh,
yourself.
come on. Tons of people talk to themselves. I think. Well, still, maybe I should add some sort of personal elements to the script. You're right to an extent, I think. So far, the script has had this sort of generic robotic feel to it. We need to connect with the audience a little more. The way I found this game is actually...
like, I kept messing up on the line, and... I guess you can see what's going on here, huh?
How did this all start?
Well...
This is where it all started.
So, Anti was a character that showed up in a good amount of my videos back in 2018, all the way up to 2019. I was trying to make this storyline around him with the basic premise of me being kidnapped by him and Anti posing as me in real life, with the series serving as a metaphor for my struggles with my own personal flaws and toxicity, very much inspired by the web series Hi, I'm Mary Mary and the show Brain Dump by Max G. It was a sort of coping mechanism that was supposed to help point out the bad points of my personality and have a more tangible way to combat them by creating this ultra-exaggerated manifestation of all the negative aspects of my personality. Well, needless to say, it was toxic, destructive, and it ruined so many of my relationships.
The story is convoluted as fuck, and like it's so basic, and like the dialogue makes me want to fucking kill myself. I tried to make it a metaphor, like my flaws manifesting into an egocentric persona, but nobody got it until I basically flat out explained it to them in narration form. I've started to have moments where I've thought Anti was fucking real. The drawings from the last episode, yeah, those were real. And I almost had people, including me, convinced that I had fucking multiple personality disorder, and I pushed away people by being an asshole and sometimes role-playing as Anti in like chat groups and stuff. Okay, I don't think you're grasping the reality of the situation. I'm fucking toxic, okay? You want to know the real reason why I did this story? So I could be a fucking main protagonist. So I could be a hero. That's why. That's why I fucking created Anti. So I could have a villain, and I could be the hero beating up the bad parts of myself. Then I'd have a brilliant, never done before YouTube series with analysis and lore. But nobody cares. Most of the people already fucking hate it. And I was only halfway through the story. They're already giving up and going to some fucking
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It's fun trying to get the same amount in each square. You know, it's like a little game.
Doesn't seem like a lot of other people do this. Maybe don't count out loud.
But if I only count in my head, I could mess up. This is the best strategy.
Maybe just mumble it to yourself.
Okay. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
You know how to get to the bus stop, right? You know the area that's in?
Yep.
You'll have to go down Cumberland, make a left on Allegheny, go up 3 blocks, make a right, and then...
What the hell are you talking about, man? I go past the baseball field, and then I make a left at the blue store, and then a right at the lot with the rusty fence.
I guess if that works for you. The store is on the way, like you said. You feel like getting anything?
Yeah, could use some caffeine to wake me up.
You're the last person who needs caffeinated, well, anything, let's be honest.
But it helps me focus and really wake myself
Oh,
up.
alright. Fine, let's go.
Are you starting to get it yet?
What?
What do you mean, what?
Well, I thought we were just on our way to get something from the store.
We? I've been sitting here this whole time.
No, not we, us, we, me, and him.
What?
Why are you doing this?
To help you?
But I think as time went on, I realized how to reposition how I used this character, persona, imaginary friend, whatever you want to call him, in a way that's... Can't move.
Why?
Don't wanna.
Yeah, don't wanna. Come on, you big baby.
Don't move my hand.
Yes, we're moving your hand. Come on, one at a time. Legs, yep. And now we're gonna...
Yeah. We're up.
We need to get you outside, dude. Your moping is making me sick.
Okay. We didn't even plan anything for today.
Who cares? Bombers, outwards! Hut, hut, hut!
Okay. I don't know. It's not always helpful, but hey, at the very least, it's more productive. Shifts at work go a lot faster when you feel like you got two heads instead of one. And every game we play now is kind of like a little multiplayer experience.
The first dialogue choice you make as the player is either berating the main character for talking out loud, or pointing it out plainly and inadvertently making them feel self-conscious about it. This is a general trend that persists throughout the entire game. There's no clear good or bad dialogue choices. It's always more like rude or less rude but still blunt and intrusive choices.
I know it hurts, but just hang in there, kid. You deserve to know the truth.
Show up in the middle of dialogue and you'll be forced to interact with it and click on it to progress despite the lack of player autonomy. Like that part where you have to acknowledge the main character's odd walking patterns, walking halfway on the pavement and halfway on the grass, which spirals into this compulsive episode where she needs to undo her previous step. And this hits so close to home. Attempting to mask in public can be so taxing sometimes, and people can be so indiscriminately critical over the smallest things. So you obsessively observe even the smallest things you do that could be seen as abnormal, like walking on the sidewalk a certain way, or blurting something out loud by accident, or fucking coughing a certain way.
Masking from what?
You know, from whatever we have.
We're not even diagnosed with anything.
Yeah, but I know I have something.
Yeah? What makes you figure that?
Well, I need you here for help, don't I?
Yeah. Speaking of which, you need to call that office today and ask about a new counselor.
Shit. That was today? I'll get to it after I'm done recording this.
Get your notebook. I'll write it down for you.
No, I got it. Let me handle it this time. Here, I'll write it in the script we're recording right now. When I read it later, I'll remember, and then we'll call them. Come on, trust me on this one.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Anyways, the scene preceding this one is super important, as it details one of the few instances between the main character and another entity that doesn't solely exist within her own head. This only happens 3 times throughout the entirety of the game, and they're all incredibly tense ordeals. In fact, I wouldn't hesitate to call them pseudo-boss battles of sorts. You get to see how the girl perceives other people in the world around her. They're these weird, misshapen, alien-looking things. Just looking at them presents such a threatening, judgmental atmosphere, which was surely the intention. In this first encounter, the person talking to the girl keeps repeating the same letter of dialogue over and over again. She envisions the phrase he's saying as the letter O, a letter that apparently triggers some sort of phobia or unpleasant feeling within the main character. So the girl frantically tries to dissuade him by pretending as if she can't hear him, repeatedly saying, "Excuse me, what?" despite his persistence. It's one of the funnier scenes of the game. Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. The way we get past this is by appealing to her sensibilities as a protagonist in a visual novel-style narrative, describing her behavior as the act of repeating a recursive loop in a visual novel. You know, like when you have 2 answers to a question in a video game, but one of them just loops the same dialogue. Like when you accidentally say no to that annoying-ass owl in Ocarina of Time after he's done lecturing you for a half hour about how to tie your shoes properly and how to take the bus to 40th Street and suck dick for crack to sell in case your lunch money isn't enough. Anyways, Exiting Kokiri Forest, this is our first real taste of the world outside of our childhood village. You get to really see how vast Hyrule Field is. I know it might not look like much nowadays, just some polygonal grassy hills with this muddy texture, but hey, it's pretty impressive for the time, especially on Nintendo 64. It just sucks that the first time you traverse this landscape, you don't have a horse. I know it's to accentuate the joy of riding Epona later in the game though. Plus, if you're a real expert gamer, you can completely circumvent the slow walking speed by side hopping.
Wait a minute. What?
What's up?
I thought you were talking about the milk game. You just completely derailed yourself.
Oh, damn. You're right. I was trying to improvise a joke and then I just got so lost in my own thoughts about another game. I'm sorry. I probably confused the people watching this.
It's okay. Just try to get yourself back on track, I guess.
How do you figure I do that?
Just go back to what the script says.
Right. Man, what would I do without you?
Yeah, don't mention it. Anyways, I'll just let you get back to this.
All right. Where were we? The girl then proceeds to call the best behavioral health counseling office. Oh, what the hell? This doesn't happen in the game. That must be a typo. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. She describes in this scene why the letter O disturbs her so much. In this admittedly pretty funny jump cut moment, she envisions this large O-shaped void thing whenever someone says this phrase. I might be getting a little ahead of myself, but I think it's obvious that the person in this scene isn't actually saying O. This is the first scene where it's really brought to attention how distorted the world is through the eyes of our main character. After the exchange, she even remarks that her interlocutor shook and crawled away, questioning if that was even something that actually happened. He's probably just saying hi, and when the girl responds with the same phrase he's saying, he just walks away. Well, if that's the case, then why would hi spark such a triggering response? I have a theory for this considering the information that's revealed later in the game, but I'll talk about that when that information becomes relevant.
Wait, why?
What do you mean?
Why wait until later to talk about it? You already told them to play the whole game. They probably already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but some people might not. Besides, I can't jump around too much. I've already been distracted once. I need to do my best to stay on track for the viewers. You know, like how the main character of this game needs to stay on track for the person playing the visual novel. See? I told you keeping these parts in would work out. It's just like the game.
You're so delusional sometimes. I mean, life isn't like a video game, man.
Psh, clearly, I haven't made you play enough sim games. Hey viewer, don't you think there's a ton of games that are like real life? If you know any, let us know in the comments below.
I'm not entertaining this.
Fine, have an attitude if you want, but I know at least one person will comment a game that'll change your mind.
Just move on to the next section before you get distracted again.
Oh, right. Anyways, we're finally here, right in front of the game's namesake. The main character proclaims that the nature of the packaging of the item and the act of using a standard bag while grocery shopping, by all technicalities, makes this item a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Cue Peter Griffin clip.
He said it! That's why they call it that.
This is really where the more likable aspects of the character start to shine for me. We got glimpses into this playful, weird side of the character, like with the oh moment, and some of the sprinklings in the dialogue during the backyard scene, but now it's in full force. She's getting playful, letting herself rattle off about verbal technicalities, trying to guess the things you'll say next, playing little mind games and tricks on you. Even the music is more chipper and upbeat in this segment. You really get the sense that you're slowly being let past this person's wall. You're gaining her trust through helping her. It's really cute and endearing, but also a little annoying. Like, goddamn, I get it, just grab the milk. But also, I can't be genuinely mad because beneath all the tendencies she has that could make her annoying or make others impatient, she's a good person. A cool one, even.
That sounds like someone we know.
Oh, shucks.
You know, when you made me play this part, I started to really like this game.
Really?
Yeah, this one was different from the other games you'd make me play. There was a lot of reading, so you handled a lot of the work on that front, but I still had to choose the options to help the girl. It was almost like helping you help her.
So it was like sort of a multiplayer experience for us, right?
Yeah, I guess if you want to put it that way. I just really loved the experience and the main character a lot because she was a lot like you.
Yeah, I mean, It's a really mature take on mental health.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, so many characters with mental illness or disabilities in fictional media follow one of two extremes. It's like they're either the good doctor or the Joker. They either get portrayed as this magical savant whose mental disability is treated like a superpower, and thus they have perceived social value purely through that savant nature, or they're treated as this cautionary tale like, help monitor ASD, ADHD, etc. people, otherwise they'll become the Joker and shoot up a school or some shit, which that presents this dangerous underlying message for those with a real mental disorder.
No, not now!
For now, we got our milk, and the only thing left to do is carry it home. The gas station is one of the most direct scenes of the entire game. You may have deciphered by context clues by now that some of the stuff is only happening within the main character's own head. But this is one of the few scenes where it's directly spelled out that some of the things she's imagining aren't actually happening in the real physical space that she's occupying. During this scene, she describes how a giant bear with red glowing eyes on its back almost lunges at her and attacks her, with you, the player, outright exclaiming her delusion, explaining how it was just a truck and not some giant beast. You have no choice but to bring down the reality of the situation upon her, telling her that she could have died, and your only two options afterwards being to either tell her that the world is a cruel, dangerous place, or that she's sick. Either way, you're forced to make that girl confront reality a bit. Her response is so interesting. She simply proclaims that she doesn't live in the world that you're talking about. There's this odd contentment to that statement, a strange comfort in the delusion. It's this uneasy note to end the scene on, and it perfectly transitions into the penultimate scenarios of the game, with a confrontation and realization of what's really going on in this weird little game, and by extension, what's really going on inside our main character's head. Hey, just like me and you, kinda.
What?
You know, like how you help me focus when I'm walking or crossing the street.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but you're not hallucinating bears or whatever. You just kind of get distracted, and I need to tell you to get off your phone or look straight ahead.
Yeah, see? It's like the game. You saved me from getting hit by cars.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it saving. I'm just trying to keep you on track.
It can be both of those things. You're like a little superhero in my head, helping me get home at night safely, you know?
Yeah, but I'm just in your head. You're still just talking to yourself.
I thought you said you were as real as I wanted you to be.
I don't know, I guess it's also good to still be aware of that aspect of it too. You don't want to just wind up thinking you're insane.
Well, I need you to be real to an extent too. Hell, I think I'll go more insane if I'm just alone.
Just go back to talking about the rest of the game, dude. I think I'm just gonna take a step back.
Wait, what? Okay.
Oh no, no! Listen to me. Stay put. I'll be right back. I promise. Why are you attacking me? I'm just trying to...
You said it would end, that you wouldn't broadcast again. Great, that's exactly what you said. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Gray, when will you realize you're not a kid anymore? That you're not four guys trapped inside a brain?
I know I'm not.
You aren't what you create either, and you shouldn't seek to be.
No, I'm
Nor
not.
you. I just think you should put the
It's just
childish
my
things aside and maybe try to make a more adult story if you really think you have something to say. You're more mature than this story. Or a few guys talking in your head, that isn't you. It's what you want to dumb yourself down into so that people can digest you. I don't like
I
that.
just want to make things for people. Like I always have.
There are infinite ways to do that won't end with you always trapping yourself in little bubbles.
Trapping myself?
I don't think you're processing this the way your peers are. This whole mess just comes across as some extreme form of public self-guilt or self-patronization.
Why are you doing this to me?
I know it's hard to hear. Your heart makes you only see the good that could bloom from it, or the good that sometimes comes from it, but you're neglecting all the ways that you continue to reinforce the mistreatment of yourself.
Reinforce the mistreatment? Please. People would be terrible to me no matter what I try to be.
Okay, people want you to be happy, if they are normal enough. That's why this didn't work back then and why it still won't work now. you scream to the heavens in these displays of everything you've been through is true. It's off-putting. It's all sounding like a cry for help more than anything made for love and compassion.
God damn it! Alright, I know I'm a mess. I know I'm not put together. And I know how embarrassing this is. I think about it every night. How disappointed Mom and Dad would be if they saw any of these. How worried my friends get when they actually pay attention to anything that I make.
You're splitting again.
No, you shut your mouth! You don't get it! Everything you're spewing is the shit I scream in my head every time I wake up, every time I get on my computer, open a Google document, or Sony Vegas project, when I eat, shit, sleep, and drink. I know I'm a fucking embarrassment! I know! It'll be over. It will end. I will end it. But I need to do it the right way. Please just let me do it the right way. Once.
Why?
He deserves it.
Deserves what?
A real happy ending.
Fine, end things the way you want to, but make sure it ends. You deserve to finally rest and heal, 'cause it's the opposite of healing. That's why I don't like it. I can't sit here and support anything that even almost reinforces the negative behaviors or conceptions of yourself. I love you that much.
You okay?
No.
Well, me neither.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? What in the world are you sorry for?
I don't know. I guess it's just that creeping feeling again. What you doing out here?
Oh, what I usually do when I mess up really bad.
And what's that?
Drugs.
Oh. Well, hey, been there. Heck, I'd probably join you.
You're welcome to if you'd like.
Oh, but I didn't bring anything, so...
Get us?
Oh! You know what? That was love, man. Thank you. You know what? I think I got an idea for this next show. I think I'm gonna whip up a script document when I get home tonight.
Okay.